Hello, hello. It is Monday, August 25th, 8:04 a.m. Central Time. So I was a little late to my charts, and then also I just had some technical issues with recording this, and so I'm a little bit behind getting things out. I did the Sunday prep, so I won't run through everything there. But today we'll just kind of quickly look at a few things here. One thing I do like to keep a pulse on is just how the NQ is moving compared to other indexes and other ETFs and all that. And so you can kind of see here you have the NASDAQ, ES, the Russell, the Dow Jones, VIX, dollar, Treasury, notes, and then also the XLT ETF for tech. Big interesting things for me on this chart, which we'll need to watch over the next few days, maybe coming weeks, is when you look at the ES, we are basically at all time highs within 40 points of it. Um, and so, it's very possible that ES hits and breaks new all time highs today. We see we have a push up and we're pulling back. We're above the HMA, we're above the EMA. Like everything says, we can go up. On the NQ, we were had a push up, pulling back into the 21 EMA here, and we could definitely push up for sure, but we're further away from making all time highs, and so that's something I'll watch. If ES leads, maybe we reject, type of thing. On the Russell, we've already made all time highs with a shallow pullback. Same thing with the Dow, all time high, shallow pullback. So that's super interesting. VIX seems to be going down, so that's good for us. Same thing, dollar went down, kind of pulling back. Let's see if we continue lower. That would be good for us. Um, on the notes, seems like we're kind of stabilizing, maybe falling back over, which would be good. And then what's interesting for me is the XLT, which is our tech sector ETF, where we had to push up, but we're below the 21 EMA here. And so that's interesting. But we are having that pullback, which is going to be below. So we'll see what kind of happens there. But that was just kind of an interesting thing to keep in mind. And then when we look at megatech stocks, I was looking at this earlier. So most everything is going to open a little bit, like a couple dollars below the closing price, except for Google. Like it looks like Google is really testing and making uh, new all-time highs again. Like it pierced on Friday, it looks like, and we're looks like we're open right there. So we're poised to break out higher. Um, so that let's see if they can lead us up. So we'll see what happens. Everything else is opening a little bit lower, which is interesting. And yeah, like Tesla seems to be setting up for maybe a breakout. Nvidia has earnings, so let's see if we push up in the earnings. So there's that, and the Qs looks like we're going to open about at 50 cents or so. No, maybe like 70 cents lower, so that's fine. And then Meta, a couple dollars lower. So just interesting things to keep in mind there. From the Yeah, but I'll definitely be kind of paying attention to Google and seeing how that goes. And then as far as pre-market, get to our actual trading chart. Yeah, and so looking at electronic trading hours, if you remember, we had this dark pool level that was printed that we talked about on the Sunday prep. There's this dark pool level here that there was like a billion traded, I think, and maybe it's actually not this. Is it? Yeah, it is that one. Let's double check here. Yeah, so there's 572, which coincides with this level. So there was like $1 billion on Friday transacted there on the dark pools. And it's interesting because now we opened pre-markets or after hours, try to push up above it. Looks like we couldn't close above it. Or no, we did a little bit. Or we opened above it, maybe. Maybe this is like after hours and then we tried to break above it, failed, retested, failed, hit it again, failed. Um, and so that's interesting for me because it failed at there, went like three times, failed on the 1 minute, and now we're going down, down, down to this key level. Makes me wonder if people are short there and profit taking. or maybe they're just maybe that was either profit taking from the ride up, or maybe they were short there. So that is kind of interesting. So we'll just see what price does here at this key level. If we can base and that becomes support and we push up, or if we try to come back up to here and then we fail, I would definitely take that short. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. I guess we'll see what happens. I know today there's like home sales stuff, and then there's earnings, Nvidia earnings on Thursday. And so I think, yeah, later on in the week it'll be more stuff to trade, but we'll see what today brings. All right, that's it for me. Good luck out there, and talk to you when I'm done trading. Thank you.